have a special episode today with my fellow classmates who actually participated in a virtual mobility option that the MSc program offered us this year. And for those of you listening, it's pretty much an exchange online and having the opportunity to integrate your learning with others from various places, depending on the school that you chose to do your virtual mobility with, and have the opportunity to study in a different time zone than you're used to.
Well, for me personally, I don't think I would have done the mobility option if it was in person, just because I didn't think it would be feasible for me. But when this opportunity came up, I was really excited because I really wanted to learn about different perspectives about health, learn how people view their own health in a different setting. I did the Columbia option through the University of Rosario.
We all know due to COVID-19, we were now restricted to the virtual mobility option. So I chose this virtual mobility option with Rosario University because there was one aspect in the curriculum, the course that was talking about need assessment. So I know that this is an area as a global health expert that interested me so much.
I chose the virtual mobility option at Maastricht in the Netherlands. And for a number of reasons. One of them being that there was no language barrier because it was taught in English, as well as that the courses that are associated with this virtual mobility also stood out to me. They teach about leadership, management, and economics.
For me, I felt like it was quite different than anything I've done before. It felt more of like an experiential education sort of methodology to teaching.
The thing that I really liked about it is that everybody has different backgrounds. So it's very interdisciplinary. So I guess that's one thing that you really have to learn is how to work with, again, different personalities, but also with different backgrounds in terms of like their education and what their strengths are.
So the knowledge that we gain from our foundation tool, we are actually now applying it into the Rosario course. Being a woman of color, coming from Africa, specifically from Cameroon, a woman who has lived and experienced poverty, going into Colombia and carrying out a needs assessment, I saw myself in the situation of the family I was talking to. I could easily relate. And during our Friday seminars, I felt so comfortable to share my lived experiences with the class, which added a lot to the content of the entire program.
Through Rosario, they give you the chance to take a Spanish course. So for me, it was being able to have somewhat, again, very broken, but somewhat of a conversation with the family that we were working with.
One that really stood out to me was actually my birthday, and somehow the group members in my PBL group found out, and they all sang me a happy birthday song in their respective languages. So it wasn't just in English, it was like in French, it was like in Dutch. Yeah, it was amazing, great experience. And it really just shows you how, even though it's virtual, you can also make connections online. And I'm sure that we will stay in touch with my group members for a very long time going forward.